Alright, for this review I'm going to show you a game that not many people know about, but you've probably played it at least once within the past 10 years if you've used Windows 95. The game is Microsoft Hover, and Microsoft buried it in the Windows 95 CD. It appeared on the Auto Run, but see, not a lot of people had the Auto Run then. And it's a 3D maze game which was amazing for the year 1995. Now, let's get it going. It works on all versions of Windows, all the way up to Vista. Not so much as one little bug, which you'll see in a minute. And I like how it says this. We have detected that you are not running a 256 color video driver. And what I just pointed at was the true color exclamation mark that Windows XP displays. Alright. So, basically the premise of this game... Hey, wait a minute, something ain't right here. Here's the bug. Unless you go into sounds and click OK, you're not going to get the music. Ah, there we go. Music. Interesting MIDI music. Now, the objective of this game is to go around and capture the enemy's blue flags before the enemy captures all of your red flags. They have, like, 5 people against you, but, like, 4 of them are people who attack you if they see you. They really don't collect your flags. So this game is basically pretty easy if you go around. Those red things on the bottom hold you if you get sucked in. Now what I like about this game is you can jump and leave behind walls and cloak. That jump I just did there is probably one of the best parts of the game because you don't frequently see that in throwaway demos like these. This game is basically just a throwaway demo to showcase DirectX for Windows 95 because a lot of games before that were programmed in DOS. And this was pretty good to have a version of a game, 3D game, almost like Doom, running in Windows 95. That was pretty amazing for the time. Now, you get about 3 levels in this game, but they go on infinitely. They just repeat, or if you choose random, they'll go random. There's basically not really many interesting things about this game, but for some reason, I've liked it. I've been playing this game for 11 years, and I still play it occasionally. There are some power-ups you can get. They're in little bubbles, and one of them is, I love this one, the green light, which is coming up right here, like right there. See? You just go at like 500 miles an hour max speed. You combine that with the shield power-up, and you basically own the level. And here we go. Like I said, the levels just repeat. Except now in level 4 you have to collect more than 3 flags. Video quality is shit, but you got 4 flags to collect now, so you can't really see it. The most flags you'll have to collect is 6. It goes to 6 around level 6, as a matter of fact. There's things to tell you about the what you see on the ground there. Those arrows, if you go over them, you skid in the direction that they're pointing. I don't know if I'm going to be able. I don't know if I hit them or what. But those basically are just like the green light, except you have no control. I just picked up a spring there. Picked up a wall there. You could drop walls behind your enemies and knock them into those blocks on the ground. There are blocks that if you skid into them, whoa! Almost fell there. If there are blocks that if you skid into them, you lose a flag. You lose a flag if you skid into them. Alright, there's really not many interesting things to see here, but let's see how you would have played this game on a typical computer in 1995. This is probably the quality. I had it turned up all the way because any computer made past 1997 could handle it. And this is the blockiness that I had to tolerate. Now, if you really had a bad computer, I'm talking like 486, you played it like this. Look at this. This is if you had a crappy computer in 1995. I am dead serious. I mean, look, I don't even know if I'm going to go heading into those flag removers or the power-ups. You have to skid around the power-ups to find out what they are. And that's basically it. As you can see, I've had a few crazy Game Critic high scores. Now, there's one last thing I want to show you. There's a secret feature of this game. Well, I got to turn the quality up. You enter Ctrl, Shift, then Bambi backwards, which is IMBAB, I think. I don't know. And you get this. You get to move around in the beginning level. It has music too. I'm going to put the music on. It has music too, and pictures of the developers. Look how awesome is that. And this wall back here, this is what I find funny. These guys' names, they all start with J. John, Joe, Josh, Joy, Julie. They put them all on the back wall, anyone's that name that started with J. And here's all the other developers too. It shows you who did the sound, the mazes. Other than that, there's really not much else to do here, but I thought it was pretty interesting, you know. I've saw this level for like 11 years, but I've never seen the back of it. And that's basically it about Microsoft Hover. It's a pretty good game. You can download it off the internet right from Microsoft's website. They have it. They might have it on their FTP server, but it's a pretty good thing to check out if you're real bored. Because it's really not a spectacular game, but it was good for its time, and it's a pretty good throwaway game. They never made another version of Hover, even though the help file says to look for another one. But I just think that would be awesome if they did. And this is the Crazy Game Critics signing out.